The country are on the verge of losing their food stamp benefits. The Trump administration is really tightening up those work requirements for adults who don't have children.
That's right. The new rule has some food pantries out there in Metro Atlanta really concerned. And Tisha Lance here with more.
Well, Ron, when the new rule goes into effect in April, an estimated 76,000 Georgians could be impacted by it. Now, many critics say the new rule puts more pressure on other organizations providing food to those in need.
A way to lift people out of poverty.
Okay, check this out, fam. Hey, what's up, family? Hey, go ahead and hit that like button now. I appreciate you. Make sure you wipe your feet before you come in. Hey, we got another one, and today is the freeze on food stamps or it's snap cancel, period. Hey, but check this out. All right, so, I mean, if you agree with this, you agree with it, leave me a comment. I feel like we're all animals, man. We just, humans are just domesticated animals. So if we are animals, because a dog and cat separate, but we consider them animals just like a cow. So we're animals too. And I'm gonna tell you why I feel that way, because what's the one thing that'll make an animal definitely attack you? What's the one? Well, it's two things that'll definitely make an animal attack you. And that's a hungry animal or an animal protecting its kids. If you take those food stamps away, you're going to create a hungry animal. You're going to create a hungry animal. And family, they're not planning on taking them from everybody. They just plan on taking them from a lot of people. But the thing is, family, like, it's people out here that haven't been diagnosed with schizophrenia. It's people out here that hasn't been they can't even work. And so if it's not a documented health problem, or if you don't have kids, then they're cutting you off. And that's going to create a problem. That's going to create the wild animal problem. That's going to create the wild animal problem. Straight up. That's going to create the wild animal problem, man. And I'm telling you, we don't want to get that going. We get that going, man, it's nothing worse than a hungry person, a hungry animal, or protecting. Say if we got people that got kids out here, but they make money, but they don't make enough. Rent's super high right now. Everything's really high. Car payments are high. Insurance is high. What if that food stamp just got you over? What if that happened, family? Like, and now these kids don't have food. Or these people that don't have kids, they're not able to get out here and get that money. And when you're on the other side, it's easy to say, oh, man, there's plenty of jobs out here. I see the job because you got a job, because your job hasn't ended yet. Your job, they haven't told you, hey, AI is taking over. Because I know some people, hey, 4 days is over, AI took your job. So if you're working from home, if you're making appointments, doing anything that AI can do, there's a possibility that your job could be taken. So watch what you say about people that don't have. Watch what you say about people that don't have. Yes, watch what you say about people that don't have. But cut these people off and let them get hungry. And everybody will feel that, because it's nothing like a hungry person. And we don't have security like mayors and governors and, chief of staffs. We don't have security like that. It's just us. So let some hungry animals get out here. Like I said, protecting their babies and hungry. I walk in the morning, walk to live. Hey, are you walking today? Are you running today? I walk this morning. I try to walk every morning, but I have to walk to live. But the last few mornings, I've been getting attacked by birds. And I mean little bitty birds, like little bitty birds, because they got babies up in the trees and they think I'm coming trying to mess with their babies. And I mean, they're coming at me like, yesterday I got poked in the back by a bird because he's just trying to get me out of there. And of course I don't want their babies, but that's what I'm saying. That little bird will take that chance with my big old self to defend that baby. And that's the same thing a hungry person will do. So I don't know why they went to the food stamps. There's so many other things we could have went at first, man. It's so many. The city that I live in, just the city tax is 10%. So if I go to Walmart and I spend $100, they're gonna charge me $10 in taxes. Like, it's so many ways, man, that so many different things we can cut. And I think that's really sad. I really think it's sad because, you know, I was a person that grew up on food stamps, you know, but we had those little paper ones out of the books. And, you know, you go to the store, you're in line, and you hope you don't see anybody from your school. Because if you see somebody from your school, which they probably have food stamps too, but man, that was the most embarrassing thing. But, you know, but yeah, so I grew up with the food stamps. Of course, it's the SNAP cards now, so it's a little better. You can just like you hitting a debit card, credit card now. But hey, now that I'm grown, you know, and older, hey, it don't matter. That was feeding me, but and that's feeding a lot of kids now. That's feeding a lot of people. It's feeding a lot of people that, like I said, haven't even been to the doctor, been diagnosed, but can't go in the workplace. So you get these people, they strong. When you get these people and you get them out here hungry, bags are gonna start getting snatched. You're gonna see people at the store running out of the store, which they already are halfway doing that now. So what was the reason? Why did you hit that part? Why did you hit the food stamps? Why did you hit that? Why are you hitting that? It's so many other ways. Like, man, the most important thing we need is something to eat and drink. You know that. Then we need a roof over our head. And like, from what I'm seeing, they're hitting the main things. They're hitting the Section 8. They're hitting the food stamps. Like, what are you doing? Because you about to have some animals out here. We're about to have some animals out here. Like, and like I said, it's easy to say. Like, it's this one millionaire I was reading, and this one millionaire, he said, he had retired or whatever, but he still had his millions. He lived in a mansion, and he went online and he got approved. And for 2 years straight, he got those benefits. And he said, I was just doing it to prove it to the system. I was just donating it. But he's like, that's why I'm telling you, anybody can get this, and people don't need these. And I'm like, so what if you retired? So what if you got millions? That money doesn't make you a good person. That money does not. You're miserable. And that's what I be trying to tell y'all, family. Like, you can have all the material things in the world and still be a miserable person, because that material things don't make you happy. And even though he got his mansion, that's just like he live in a box. So he's still making trouble. They don't need. And he might have got his millions off the back of other people. If he's still meddling like that, if he's in the system, and then you had it for 2 years. So you just so you didn't reapply it and everything. You sure you didn't go one time and spend that card? You sure you didn't go get the? Where'd you donate it to? You said you donated it. Why would you have to do it for 2 years? And this is what they're going off, because he's on there. Oh yeah, I applied and they gave it to me, and I'm a millionaire, bro. Garbage. It's some garbage people out here. They have no heart, and all they think they do is meddle, because the biggest thing, they cannot even look at themselves in the mirror. So they just meddle with everybody, make it hard on everybody. Everybody they come across, they try to make it hard on them, because they're miserable and they don't want to look at themselves. So they just make it hard on everybody else. If you're a millionaire, you got your house good. Dumb. What that got to do with you? And why would you get it for 2 years straight? So you're on here talking to these people. Yeah, I want to reapply. I still have no income. And that's just because they can't verify your income, because in the system, you're not making a check or anything, so they approved you. So you're just going to cut all the people out that don't have no money, no nothing, to say, oh, this program's not no good. Man, family, I'm telling you, if you're trying to get rich out here, and if you think rich is going to make you happy, it's some miserable people in these big houses. I'm telling you that now. Some very miserable people out in this world. Very mean, very miserable. But anyway, family, so what do you think? Hey, man, leave me a comment or something. I'm gonna finish this video, man, because y'all got me talking today.
That's how U.S. Secretary of Agriculture Sonny Perdue describes the changes to the Supplemental Nutrition Assistance Program, commonly known as SNAP or food stamps. On Wednesday, the former Georgia governor announced new rules that will affect able-bodied adults, 18 to 49 years old, who don't have children and are not disabled.
That's really a misnomer. Many of these people have mild disabilities. Many of them have severe disabilities, but might be waiting for an official determination from the feds.
Under current rules, recipients are required to work at least 20 hours a week for more than 3 months over 3 years just to qualify for food stamps. But some states have created waivers for areas with high unemployment. Perdue said too many states were taking advantage of the system.
Vast majority of people, both on SNAP and who come to food pantries, have someone in the household who is working. The problem is that most of those jobs simply don't pay enough to put food on the table.
Lauren Waits works with SNAP recipients at the Atlanta Community Food Bank. She says they are concerned that when the new rules go into effect, the food bank will not be able to help everyone in need.
SNAP is important to us because food banks can't do it all by ourselves. But SNAP provides 12 meals across the country for every single meal provided by a food bank. We can't possibly do this all ourselves.
The food bank already provides meals to more than 750,000 people yearly across Georgia. In 2017, 1.6 million Georgians were on SNAP. 76,000 were considered able-bodied adults without dependents.
Well, with the restrictions, the USDA says the federal government will save about $5.5 billion.
Yeah, they'll say about $5.5 billion, but they're going to spend that on security. They're going to spend that on security. Like, yeah. Why would they attack that part? I mean, don't get me wrong. I don't do politics and stuff like that, but why would you attack that? Why would you attack the food? Man, that's just crazy. Why would you do that? I don't get it. Why would you attack the food? But anyway, family, leave me a like button. Dislike if you dislike it. Leave me a comment. Hey, this is just my opinion. What do you think? Hey, man, I appreciate you coming. Like I said, it's millions of channels, but you decided to come here. If it's one person, I'm thankful. If it's a million, I'm thankful. Thank you for coming to my channel. I'm going to thank you every time. I appreciate you, family. Hey, it's about to be a great week. And hey, man, thank you for coming. Come back. I got over 1,000 videos, man. Watch them. I appreciate you. Have a great day.